this is Carmela and welcome to Mellow Star Tarot. Today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Scorpio for August the 20th to the 26th. And this is for the year 2018. So this is going to be a very simple 4-card spread. So the first card is going to be about the general energies of the entire week. And you're going to get the 6 of Autumn. I actually love this card. So when the 6 of Autumn, this is talking about energy exchange. And when I talk about them, I'm talking about how much are you giving and how much are you receiving. These are all general readings. So it has, in each area of your life, it means different things. In your love life, it speaks about how much are you giving and how much are you receiving when it comes to in your relationship. It said, and what I mean by that, especially for new relationship, even new relationships, is like, is that person meeting you halfway, or is he meeting you only like 20%, or are you the opposite? Are you receiving way too much and not giving enough? This is about understanding the balance of energy. When it talks about your work environment, it's exactly the same thing. Are you putting enough energy as far as like, are you working hard enough in your job? Are you giving? Or are you not? Or are you working way too much and not receiving enough compensation? For your exercise routine or your health routine, are you not exercising enough, or are you exercising enough? This is the kind of energy that I'm talking about. So it's asking you to balance between giving and receiving when it comes to every area and aspect of your life. This is very important during this week. Okay. The second energy is called a challenging energy. Oh my God. Overall, I love this card. This card is a 3 of Autumn. This speaks about having being a very skillful employee, a skillful worker. Is that person that has mastered their craft, but it's in a challenging position. It's saying you need to practice. You're not going to be the best. You're not going to be the best right away. Even if someone the body's built to be a basketball player, they're tall, they have the long arms and long legs, and they have the strength and the stamina to be a great basketball player. But if you never practice, you're never gonna get there. So this is talking about. So if it like I said before, it's a general energy, so it signifies in every aspect of your life. So in relationships, it speaks about have you learned enough, or it's almost like have you learned enough? Have you learned enough lessons to be able to be successful in a relationship? It's almost like there still needs to be a little bit more practice when it comes to that, or a little bit more introspection of that. Your job environment, the same as like, are you expecting to be like the best at your particular field when you haven't practiced enough? This is that energy. Well, and the same thing as your physical aspect, are you expecting to be in physical optimal shape when you haven't actually practiced enough, or you haven't practiced your daily rituals enough to even get there? The next one talks about okay, so this is the advice, and it's the 7 of Winter, so it has to be with your mind. Any Winter card always speaks about communicating clearly and communicating your thoughts clearly, and whatever goes up in your head. Your thoughts, it's about facing your reality. Okay, so this actually is starting to look something. Okay, let's say that we started with the 6 of Autumn. The energy of the entire reading speaks about the 6 of Autumn energy, balancing between giving and receiving. Well, it's almost like it's been happening for a while. There's been an imbalance of giving and receiving, and you haven't faced it. The thing that's going to help you practice and be masterful about like learning how to protect your energy, it's this 7 of Winter. 7 of Winter speaks about finally facing the truth. If you haven't been giving enough, it's saying you gotta face the truth and say, hey, I realize that I haven't. In a relationship, for instance, you have to be truthful and say, I realize that I have been receiving way too much, and I haven't been putting myself where I haven't valued the other person that's next to me, or vice versa. Maybe they haven't been valuing you, but if you don't say anything, if you just let it be, you're never going to get there. So this is about facing the truth. Sometimes the truth is difficult because that means fear of rejection. You have to face that. Speaking the truth, this is what this card signifies, because it's about communicating your truth, about this is about finally facing what's right in front of you, your reality. Okay, that's the energy that's going to help you face it. And lastly, you get the Six of Summer, which is kind of like, is known as the soulmate card. And the reason why it's called the soulmate card, even though I don't necessarily believe that there's just one person that you're gonna meet and marry and whatever, I do believe though that there are people that you just click with for some reason. You don't understand why you click with them. And this is bringing that it almost seems like this might be a relationship related, or even if it's not relationship related, it could be a job related issue. So at the end of the reading, you finally are able to see clearly the patterns. Does that make sense? What I mean by that, this is the pattern, giving and receiving. At the end of the reading, if you take this advice of speaking your truth and facing the truth, this is what's gonna lead you. Your past, it's getting healed, and that's what this card says. And it's this person that you're clicking with, or this job that you're clicking with, or this new routine of doing exercise that you're just clicking with, you're starting to make peace with it. It's becoming more balanced. It's becoming more whole. I think that's the way to say it. But it's about like understanding that this pattern that you had of an imbalance of giving and receiving, it comes from your past, or like the way you were raised, or a thought system that you created when you were a child. So that's it. This is it for the sign of Scorpio. So I hope you have a great one, and thank you for watching.